since I've taught yoga online, actually in person too. I have a 90-day YouTube challenge going on with Summer Breath right now. So I thought I would record a yoga session and maybe build up my YouTube channel and have some yoga classes on there. Thought this would be a great way to start. What I'm going to teach you today is kind of what I have been terming my Soma yoga. It's breath with stretches, and we're just going to be doing some really simple stretches. It's kind of a restorative practice. We're going to get into a stretch, and then we're going to be breathing in and out in that stretch. You can play with the breath where you can hold in or out. Try to imagine as you're breathing in, though, that you're going to feel the expansion of tissue. As the oxygen goes into that tissue, you're going to feel it, and it's going to help you deepen your stretch. And then you can exhale and think of that as wringing out or squeezing out the muscle tissues and squeezing out toxins and gunk we don't need. So we're going to use the breath in our stretch. We're going to try to deepen our stretches and try to really open up space in the body. So I recommend, I have some music on, but I can't play it because YouTube will shut it down. So I have music on in the background, so I suggest find some music you like to play in the background. Find a place where you can get comfortable, where you're not going to be disturbed. You don't need a whole lot of space, just a yoga mat, and we're not going to use any props today because we're just going to start out real gentle, see what happens. So we're going to start in the middle of your mat, and we're going to start by just grounding. We're going to start in Tadasana, so tree pose. Feet are about hip distance apart, and you're just going to really start to rock back and forth and ground your feet into your mat. Gripping the mat with your toes, opening up the feet. We have so many bones in our feet, and because we wear shoes all the time, which if you know me, you know I love to be barefoot, and I love my earth runners, which are almost no shoes. But because our feet are bound up all the time, we don't get the movement that our feet really need to kind of help circulation. A lot of people that suffer from neuropathy, it's because everything's crunched in. So think about opening up the feet and really moving the toes, trying to push into the bones where you're moving the tissue over the bones and opening up space in the feet. Open up the arch by bending the foot forward. Just really opening up the feet right here, connecting to the ground, connecting to Mother Earth. And then we'll come still into Tadasana. Find your breath. All of your breathing should be in and out of the nose. That's how we should be breathing on a day-to-day basis. For our practice today, we're going to be breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And that's going to allow the oxygen to get into the body, get into the tissues, do its exchange with the carbon dioxide, pulling fresh oxygen into the blood and pulling out toxins and releasing them back to the atmosphere. So again, let's practice that a couple times. We're going to breathe in through the nose and then let go through the mouth. Trying to extend the exhale. It's going to help bring down the heart rate, bring you into a state of relaxation, activates your parasympathetic nervous system. So again, in through the nose and letting go through the mouth. Trying to extend that exhale as long as you can. And one last breath in through the nose. And open the mouth and let go. And on another note, when you're breathing, you want to breathe in through the nose. You want to bring that breath into your belly. I see a lot of people have a loved one I told to take a deep breath, and this is what I got. I said, why are your shoulders going up? There's no air in there. I mean, there might be air in there, but it doesn't need to be in there. So when we're breathing, put one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, and let's do those 3 breaths again. In through the nose, let go through the mouth. One more time. Into the belly. And let go through the mouth. You should feel that. It should feel different. Make sure we're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, breathing into the belly. And again, letting go through the mouth. The shoulders are back and down. Feet are grounded. We're going to inhale and reach up. And leave the arms up and then exhale. Think about rolling the shoulders back and down. Opening up the neck. Opening up the fingers. Tilt the hips a little forward, bringing the belly in. Inhale again and try to reach up a little higher. Again, opening. Play with the breath. You can hold it in, you can hold it out, but every time you breathe in, you're going to think about opening up and reaching higher. And when you exhale, letting go of any tension. Grounding back into the earth. Inhale, expand. Exhale, ground into the earth and reach. And bring those hands down and come back to your normal flow of breath. Rocking on the feet, grounding into the earth. You should feel a little more present, a little more open. We're going to go into a forward fold. I'm going to turn sideways. You don't need to unless you want to. I just want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So again, from Tadasana, your feet are grounded. Hips are tilted forward just a little, abs are in, and then shoulders are back and down. We're going to inhale and reach up, and then we're going to fold forward on the exhale. And you're just going to find a nice forward fold where you can kind of hang out. Maybe a little bend, micro bend in the knees. That's going to allow you to get a deeper hamstring stretch. It's also not going to hyperextend your knees. It's going to let you stay there a little longer. When you find that forward fold where you can hang there for a minute, you're going to start with the breath, inhaling and exhaling. Again, remember, with every inhale, we're trying to increase space where you feel tightness. And with the exhale, you're going to exhale tension and go a little deeper. So play with your breath, opening up tissue, and then moving the body. Move the feet around. Feel the muscles. There's not just one muscle here. There's all kinds of muscle fibers that hold toxins in and they get knotted up. So we're trying to open up that space with every breath in and exhale that tension and toxin out. Maybe rocking one knee and then the other knee. Couple more breaths. Play with that breath. Open that tissue. You can maybe even feel it in that lower back if you get in the right position. Listen to your body and move with your breath. Alright, we're going to breathe. Inhale into a flat back. So if you need to put your hands on your legs, that's totally fine, but you're going to breathe and you're going to bring the back up flat. So your hips are sticking out, micro bend in the legs. You can have support on the legs with the hands, that's totally fine. And then you're going to breathe here for a few breaths. You should have a nice hamstring stretch. Abs are in. Breathing in and out. Again, expanding tissue tightness with every inhale, feeling that oxygen go into those tissues, and then exhaling toxins, stress, tension, let it out. Couple more breaths here. And then gonna go back to forward fold. Take a breath or two. And then we're going to reverse swan dive up on an inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. That should feel nice. We're going to make our way down to a seated position on the mat. Now I'm sitting long ways on my mat, legs out front. Sitting nice and tall, your sit bones are into your mat. Hands can rest on the legs, shoulders are back and down. Smile. Bring those feet flexed back and try to spread the toes out. Lifting the heels off the ground. And then point them forward. Make a couple circles. Rotate forward and backwards. Shake those legs out just for a second. And then you're going to bring one leg in. I'm going to start with my left leg in. So my right leg is still directly out in front of me, and the left leg is tucked in. Foot is resting against the inside of my thigh. So from here, I'm going to inhale and reach up, and I'm going to fold forward into that extended leg. Exhaling as you fold forward and let the head drop. Hands can be on the mat, the leg, the toe, wherever you can find that stretch, where you're just kind of at the limit. You can't go anymore, but you can stay there. And then find your breath. And again, you're going to inhale, opening up space, bringing oxygen into those tight spaces. And exhale, squeeze out toxins, tension, going a little deeper. A few breaths there. Again, playing around in the stretch. Moving from side to side. Turn the head from side to side. More ways you can move the body, the less ways you're going to get hurt. Couple more breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Expanding on the inhale, going deeper with the exhale, and holding whenever you want to. Listen to your body. It knows what it needs. What is it feeling? One more breath in and out. And then inhaling, sitting back up. That should feel pretty good. All right, extend that left leg out, or right leg if you started with that. Shake those legs for just a second, and then we're going to bring the right leg. Right foot is against the inside of the left thigh. Left thigh is extended out straight. Sit bones are in the mat, sitting nice and tall. Abs are in. Inhale up. And exhale forward into that extended leg. Reaching wherever you fall. Again, finding a stretch that's a little uncomfortable, but that you can hold. And then again, connecting with the breath. Inhaling. Visualizing expansion of that tissue. Exhaling and going deeper into that stretch. Opening up space. Move around. This side might feel a little bit different than the other side. Listen to your body. What does it want? Keep breathing, keep playing with that breath, keep visualizing tightness opening, tension being released with every exhale. Couple more breaths. We're going to inhale and sit back up. All right. I'm going to just do one last stretch. I'm going to keep this short, but you're getting the idea, right? So I'm going to do butterfly stretch. So think about bringing the soles of the feet together and then opening the legs up as much as we can. Shoulders are back and down. We're sitting nice and tall, and we're going to smile. Smiling. We got 40, I should know this because I'm an esthetician. 43 or 48 muscles in the face. So smiling activates probably just about all of them. It's also connected to the neck muscles, the shoulder muscles. It's all connected, so move it. Open it up. All right, we're in butterfly position. We're sitting nice and tall. Abs are in. We're smiling. We're going to inhale in. And exhale, fold forward. And just find a stretch where you can hang for a minute. Wherever you are is where you are. And that's all that matters, is that you are there. Breathe. Inhale. Expansion. And exhale, tension and stress. If you really want to release stress, you can start a little lion's breath. You inhale, exhale, stick the tongue out. That's going to release more energy. Much better way to release stress and tension. And moving from side to side, playing with the breath. Expansion on the inhale, deeper stretch on the exhale. Inhaling, coming back up to sitting. Smile. Send the legs out, shake them off. Let's take the right arm across the body, stretching the shoulder. Look left, look right. Look up, smile, look down. Alright, release that, shake it out. And left arm across the body. Few more breaths. What's the body want? Releasing tension with every exhale. Expanding that stretch with every inhale. Don't forget to smile. Couple more breaths. Release, shake those arms out. Bring the feet back in. Bring the hands to heart center. And let's take 3 breaths together. Inhaling into the belly. And exhale with a sigh. Namaste, my friends. If you try it and it made you feel better, I'd love to hear. Let me know what you think. Namaste, friends.